Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna mix up my colors. I mixed some up already, but I just wanted to see on the consistency because I usually don't measure. So measuring is not something that I do. I go by consistency. So because there's so many different things that can mess with your consistencies. I mean, your temperature outside. You've got your how thick your colors are. If there's a draft, just a ton of things that can mess with your consistency. So this is just kind of a rough draft to go by, but you're going to have to tweak it yourself. It comes with practice. I know it took me a long time to really figure out consistencies, and sometimes I still struggle with it when it's different. You know, when it gets hot or cold, then you have to mess with it again and get the right consistency again. So with the products I'm using though, is I usually use the Josanya gloss varnish, but I was out and so I needed to make some colors. So I ran to the hardware store and I got this. And it's Varathane. It's ultimate polyurethane water-based. Get it here where you can see it. Make sure if you get this, it's interior. Make sure if you get this, you get the clear gloss. It's the crystal clear gloss, because I made the mistake actually of the last time and I didn't even realize it. I got the triple thick polyurethane, which works fine too, but I didn't realize that I had gotten the matte, and I could not figure out for the life of me why my colors were so dull. And because this was so triple thick, I thought, okay, being a cheapskate, I would just not even use the Bear, because, you know, I figured I could get away with it. Well, then I was trying to figure out why my colors were so dull. And I talked to Sweet Wombat, Darren Nixon, and I said, man, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what are you using? And I told him. And so he was like, well, the matte was doing it, of course. And then also the Bear 8300, which is an untinted house paint, it's a gloss. So between not using either one of these, I was dulling my colors. So make sure you get the gloss, and it will make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to start out here, and I'm going to put in the cup here. I'm going to start out with like 2.5 tablespoons. I think I'm going to need to go 3, but we'll just do, actually, okay, we'll start out with 3. I'll do 3 because the last time when I did it, I did 2 tablespoons of this, and it was quite a bit. Plus, I'm almost out of my Bear 8300, so we're gonna go with the one tablespoon of this to the 3 of the Bear. So that's what we're gonna start out with, and we're gonna check the consistency then. So I think it'll be a good one. Okay, so there's one of those. And hopefully, I have 3 tablespoons left of the Bear. All right, so let's get that, and then we'll go the 3 here. And this, if you've never used this stuff, it's super thick, and I'll show you here. Super thick. I got something in there. Blah. Okay, because I'm at the end. But this is super thick stuff. If I could say it here. Let me put you over here where you can see a little better, maybe. All right, so it's really, really thick, and I don't know what that was that's in there, but I will get it out. It's always got, no, looks like paint, of course. Okay, we got that out of there. All right, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough, but we will find out. So I think I should have enough. I'm going to have to go get some, definitely. Okay, so here is, this will be the 1. Okay, so we'll put that in there. There's 1. All right, looks like I've got some more paint in there, but that's okay. And then let's get another one out of here. It'd be much easier if I had more of this. All right, let's put this in there. All right, and that's 2. I'll put 1 more and see how that goes. I think that should be good with the 1 teaspoon, hopefully. I'm just about out. All right. Okay. down to the last scrapings. Oh no. And I get this at, you can get this at Home Depot. It's their, Bear is their product, so get that out of there too. Got a lot of paint chips in here, it looks like. I'm a messy painter. Okay. So there's 3. And we'll mix this up and see how it goes. All right, let me bring it back over here. And this should be good, I believe. Mix this up really good. And everybody likes their stuff a little different too. I like mine a little thicker. I always do better with thicker. Thinner is not good for me. It just muds the colors up, and it when you're trying to get cells, it they sink. They disappear on you. So if it's too thin, you're gonna know it, because you're not gonna. They might look really pretty, but they're gonna sink. They're gonna sink, and it's not gonna be good. All right, so here's this consistency. And, oh, where are you? Here you go. It's a little on the thick side, but it's not bad, so I think it'll be fine. So we're gonna go with this. So that right there was 3 tablespoons of Bear to 1 tablespoon of the Varathane. And that's the consistency I've got. All right, so we've got pigments here we're gonna mix up. So with pigments, you want to make sure that you disperse them, which you need to put down. Like usually I would use the Josanya, but I'm using this Varathane, so I'm just going to take, let me wipe this out. I'm just going to take maybe a half a teaspoon here, if that, and put it down in the bottom of my cup and then put my pigment in there, and you just want to get it wet. So let me get a half a teaspoon here and put it down the bottom like that. Okay, then I'm gonna open this up. This one here is Carmine, and this is, like I said, these are all Eye Candy pigments that I'm using today. I made a mess with this one earlier. Didn't mean to, but I guess it wasn't closed when I put it in there. Oh no. Okay. Now, I should be wearing a mask when I'm doing this. I'm not going to, because I am trying to talk and do the video, but I'm going to hold it away from me so you don't breathe that dust. It's not good for you. So make sure you wear a mask or a respirator or something when you're doing this. You don't want that stuff in your lungs. So, all right, here we go. So I'm just going to take, and I'm going to just get a scoop about, I don't know, about like that, and put it in there. And we're going to go with that. Like I said, I don't measure. See how that poofed up right there? You don't want to breathe that stuff. So, okay. And I'm going to hold this away from me when I mix it. You just want to mix slow. Just kind of fold it in there and get it all wet first. Don't start just vigorously mixing, because it's going to fly up, and you're going to lose a lot of it, and it's going to fly up in the air. So just mix it slowly until you get it wet, and then you can mix a little bit faster. But you don't want to mix too fast anyway, because you're going to get air bubbles. So just mix it up, fold it in, make sure you scrape your sides. Get it all mixed up good. And then we can start adding our pouring medium. And when I do that, also, another little trick from Venom Fluid Art from Darren Nixon, Sweet Wombat, was if you just put in a little bit at a time of your pouring medium, it doesn't dull your colors. So that's helped me a lot. So just don't just dump the whole thing in there and mix it up. Just mix easy, take your time, just put it in a little bit at a time, and you'll be happier with the results. So with that said, I am going to start putting some in there. I think that's mixed up good enough. So I'm going to just go a half a teaspoon at a time of this pouring medium. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get a half a teaspoon. Like I said, I hate measuring. I do, I hate it, I hate it. Okay, so here's a half a teaspoon. We're going to start out with that and go for that and mix that in. And then we will just keep going, half a teaspoon to see what we get. Until we get it to the right consistency we want. Okay, see, that is way still too thin. So let's go for another one. Mix this up again here. All right, let's do another half. Okay. All right. Mix it in there. This is still going to be way too thin. So that's 2 half teaspoons so far. So a teaspoon. We've got a teaspoon in there so far. I guarantee it's going to take another teaspoon, but we're just going to go a half teaspoon at a time so we don't you know, dull our colors. Okay, so let's go with another one. Okay, so here's a teaspoon and a half. And we need another one, so let's go for another one because that's still too thin. Okay, so this will be 2 teaspoons. Okay. Let's mix that in. It's getting better. I'm probably going to have to put another teaspoon. Usually I go roughly 3 to 1. All right, so I got something in there. If I can find it, I'll find it here in a minute. All right, let's see here. I just seen it. All right, well, I'll find it here in a minute. Okay, so that's still too thin. So let's do another half a teaspoon. Okay. All right. I think probably one more is going to do it. This is 2 1/2. And we're getting better here. Just a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and do another half. So that'd be the 3 teaspoons I've added into that. All right. Okay, so let's see where this takes us. I think this is going to do us pretty good here. Get that mixed up. I think it'll be fine. Mix it up really good. And get that out of there because I knew I had something in there. That's it right there, I think. Did I get it? No, I don't think I got it. I'll find it. There it is. I think I got it this time, maybe. Maybe. No, I didn't. I don't think. So, there's always something in my paint, I'm telling you. I will find it, though. Okay, so this is a pretty good consistency for me. It leaves about a 1 to 2 second trace, probably 2. So that's kind of about how I like to do my blooms and swipes. Of course, other techniques you're going to need to do different consistencies. So this is what I use for my blooms and my swipes. And even maybe a little thicker, but I don't ever go thinner than this. All right, so there's that. So I'm going to mix the rest of these colors up, but I'm going to speed it up because nobody wants to sit here and watch this for 2 hours. So let me mix up the rest of these, and then I'll play some music or something so you guys don't get too bored. And when I get done here, we'll use these and we'll do a painting. How about that? All right, here we go.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
I'm back, and since we've got our colors all mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and do a swipe with them. The first color I'm going to put down is Eye Candy, and it is, if I can say it, it is I don't know, A-J-I-S-A-I, J-Si, I don't know how to say it, but anyway, it's a really pretty blue, and you guys see me mix it up, but I'll show you again. And here's the color right there, so I'm going to put that down first. We're just going to do a simple swipe with all these colors and see how it goes. All right, so that's that color. And then the next one I'm going to put down is Jade Green, and then I've added, of course, the interference blue to it, so it's got a blue shift. So it's really pretty. So there's that one. that down next. All right, and then the next color I'm going to put down is Carmine, and it is well, all these are Eye Candy, so it's a really pretty, like a red color, really shimmery. So there's that one. We're going to put that one down next. All right, and then the next one I'm going to put down is I'm going to go with the yellow, and it is, what's the yellow? It is Shisha, maybe? Shisha yellow, Shisha yellow. We're going to put that down next. Okay, and then the last color we're going to put down is the Jasmine Purple, and it's gorgeous. I just love this color. Super pretty. All right, we're going to put that down. And then my cell activator is going to be Prussian Blue by Amsterdam, and it is mixed 2 parts American Floetrol to 1 part, 2 parts water to 1 part American Floetrol to 1 part paint. So that's what I'm going to put on my swiping tool, which is just going to be a Uno card because I didn't have any playing cards, so we're just going to go with the Uno. And see how it goes. Alright, let's swipe this out. Let's do that. Alright, see how this goes. Alright, here goes the swipe. Let's tilt this off just a little. I'm going to go this way first. Get rid of some of those little cells. And we're going to come back with it. And I might just go ahead and go off with that because I don't like that right there. Let's see. All right. See if we can get that to come up far enough without getting too wonky. And then I'll bring it back down. Okay, we're going to bring it back down. And then I'm just going to modify it a little bit, and then we'll spin it out and see how it goes. Take my skewer here and just kind of mess with it a little. Alright, we're going to do this side and spin it out. Alright, let's spin this puppy. Alright, well, she's turning out pretty. I'm kind of liking her. I'm going to tilt this down just a little, maybe. See how she's doing. I think she's doing pretty good. I might give her a couple more spins, and I think I'll be done here. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it alone. I'm trying to get that off of there. Okay. Give it a little spin to even that out. Hopefully. Even out a little bit. Alright, let me pop her up and I'll bring you up for a close up here. Make sure you wipe the drips off the bottom because it'll keep pulling your paint off. Alright. Yeah, I like the way she turned out. She's got some pretty colors to her. I'm going to touch up the sides a little bit. Alright guys, here she is. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you all who have done that already. Tell me what you think of her in the comments. If you have any questions, please leave them there as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, I think she turned out pretty. I like her. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a good night or a good day wherever you are, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.